Welcome to the BII Silvergate Hotel. Meet Amelia Collins. She's an ordinary girl from an ordinary middle-class family. Growing up, she saw her parents struggling with money, trying to save every penny, having to choose between want and necessity. Amelia managed to enroll into college on a student loan. She graduated, got her diploma, which was all awesome, if the huge debt she was still paying off wasn't considered. Nonetheless, Amelia was grateful for everything she had, but she was also absolutely frustrated with this middle-class life. So, she decided she would come up with a plan to change her fate forever. I'm going to become rich by marrying a rich guy. And the first step to finding her millionaire husband was to search at the right place. Luckily, Amelia worked at the BII Silvergate Hotel in Honolulu, Hawaii, where many rich folk booked in on their vacation. Here you go, sir, the key to your suite. A business tycoon on vacation, staying in a luxurious suite? He's perfect. Isn't he a bit too old? Laura, no millionaire is too old for any young woman. Amelia hurried off to catch up with the old rich man. Hello, my name is Amelia Collins. I'm the manager here. Do you need help with anything, Mr. Xavier Milford? I own the Milford Corp. Huge company. Investing millions, making millions. Yes, Now I'd love to talk to you, but I actually have a few business partners joining me for dinner. Can you arrange me a reservation at the lounge? Sure, Mr. Milford. Amelia watched as Mr. Milford walked off onto the elevator, already imagining her future with him. He would probably die soon after the marriage, and then she'll be the one saying, Milford & Collins Corp. Huge company. Investing millions, making millions. That would be fun. The reservations and dinner went great, and Mr. Milford looked satisfied with the service. Great. Step 2. Complimentary wine and chocolates. But when Amelia made her way to his suite, she found the door open and the hotel cleaners on the run. As she walked by to catch a glimpse, she suddenly got a whiff of something. Oh, what's that smell? Did he just... No, I can't do this. He is a bit too old. After that wonderful experience, Amelia thought maybe she should go for someone that still had a bit of bowel strength left in him. And she soon found him too. He's even a little handsome. Time for business, Laura. Hey, wait, be careful, okay? He's not your ordinary guy, he's a politician. Laura, thou shalt never doubt the righteousness of a millionaire politician. If things sparked from here, maybe someday Amelia could even be the first lady. But her dreams were soon spoiled when she met Victoria on night 1. I'm here to meet Derek Patterson. And Angela on night 2. I'm here for Derek Patterson. And Jennifer on night 3. Let me guess, Derek Patterson? Jennifer, you're looking gorgeous. Amelia turned to see Derek walk down the lobby, grinning at yet another one of his escorts. But this time, he looked at Amelia too. Hello, beautiful. I've been noticing you for the past few days. Why don't you join us tonight? Amelia suddenly felt nervous. No, this guy was too cunning, and from what it seemed involved in some dirty business. Pass. I'm sorry, sir, I'll be quite busy on the job tonight. Will I ever find my millionaire Prince Charming? Amelia was running out of hope when a few days later, she thought she found the perfect, innocent, sweet millionaire. Hey there, sweetheart. You want an autograph? Sure. No, that's actually the bill. Amelia was settled. This was it. This was the guy. He was the pop star Austin Fever. Amelia couldn't sing, as she didn't have a good voice either. But there was still autotune. Maybe one day she could make her own music video with him. She'd be a celebrity. No. You can't be serious. Isn't he a little too young for you? And stupid? You know what he did, right? FYI, we make a cute couple. And what did he do? He spent $100,000 buying a ridiculous diamond batarang locket, which he brags about too. Laura, thou shalt not disapproveth of a millionaire because of their stupidity. Call an ambulance. I think we'll need to take him to the hospital. Amelia was thundered when she saw a feverish condition the following evening. What happened to him? A little accident. He went on a scavenger hunt by the shore, and he picked up something thinking it was a cacao bean and ate it. It turned out to be a dog excrement. He ate dog poop? Don't look at me, I told you. Amelia's days were running out. She was going to turn 50 in only about 25 years. Was this the end? Amelia was drifting off in her thoughts, hanging around the reception, when one of the hotel staff rushed to her. Amelia, I think there's an issue with this guy in the dining hall. All right, let's go. Wait, is he a millionaire? No, he's actually struggling to pay his bills. Why? Amelia sighed. Of course he is. That's my luck. Amelia walked into the hotel's dining hall when she spotted a young man searching his pockets, looking a bit tensed. There he is. I'll handle it. She walked up to him. Excuse me, mister. Yes, just 1 minute, he said, still scrambling through his jacket for a miraculous pot of gold. When he passed a glance at Amelia and suddenly froze. You don't have money, do you? She whispered. Embarrassed, the young man chuckled. Yeah, I'm short on cash. I understand. Let me see what I can do. Come with me. The young man followed after Amelia as she went behind the register and swiped her own card. She ripped off the receipt and handed it to him. I don't know how to thank you. Well, for one, you better pay it off someday. I'm not a millionaire. Well, not yet. Haven't yet found the Mr. Right millionaire, she said with a chuckle as they both walked out to the lobby. What's your name? It's Sebastian. I'm Amelia. So tell me, what exactly is your situation? What are you doing here? Well, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm here with my boss on his business trip. He didn't even book me a room. He's a millionaire, but he's very miser. So he can book himself a luxury suite, but he can't get you a room? This is how these rich people become rich. On our money. It's alright, I'll manage in the lobby. It's only a couple of days. You know, this is exactly why I decided I'm going to marry a rich man, become rich and never have to worry about money ever again. Sebastian chuckled. What? So ordinary poor guys like us don't have a chance? Absolutely not. Now, I have to get back to work. I'll see you around. Amelia waved goodbye to Sebastian and went on with her daily routine. It was around 12 a.m. on her lunch break that she passed by the lobby again and really found him sitting there. Still here? What kind of boss do you have? You know my situation. Why don't you come with me? Amelia dropped by the hotel storage where she grabbed a bag before she took Sebastian all the way to the hotel's roof. What's that? This is my midnight snack, and this is a tent, so you can stay here for the night, but be sure to pack everything before it's morning. Really? Thanks so much. Come on, let's have this together. Amelia and Sebastian stood by the railing, viewing the beautiful island below. I usually come here during my break. It's nice, isn't it? Yeah, but it could use a bit of salt. Well, thank you, I made it myself. Amelia's break was over sooner than she knew it. She hurried to gather her things and headed downstairs, but just before she went, by the way, I practically gave you an entire ocean view room. But if the authorities find out, it's all on you. You did the whole thing. I can't lose my job because of you. Got it. It was from that night that Amelia and Sebastian started meeting on the rooftop, sharing her lunch and having a talk. Tell me again, why do you even work for him? My dad used to work and he owed him some money, so I really don't have a choice. I have to. These are powerful people we're talking about. So, how is your family? My mother lives on her own. My father passed away, but even when he was alive, I didn't really get to bond with him. He was always busy with work. He rarely ever made time for me. It happens. I grew up a bit deprived from my parents too, but you get over it eventually. By the way, I wanted to thank you. I've been so busy with work and looking for a millionaire. It's nice hanging out with a friend for a change. So you think of me as a friend? Yeah, but that doesn't excuse you from paying me off the money you owe me. Of course, I'm going to pay you off. On the third night, when Amelia found Sebastian still sitting around at the lobby, she let out a deep breath. Let's go, mister. How long will your boss be here? If things go as planned, I'll actually be leaving tomorrow. Sebastian took out an envelope and handed it to her. This belongs to you. What's this? My boss had yet to pay me 2 months' salary, so I requested him and he considered giving me this. Amelia opened up the envelope, awfully embarrassed to see money inside. Sebastian, I was only joking. You probably need this more than I do. You keep it. What are friends for? Sebastian looked at Amelia. Is there really no chance for someone like me in your life? Amelia shook her head. You know it already. I'm only going to marry a millionaire. But I think I've fallen in love with you. Sebastian, just think about it. You know your situation, and I'm not in a good position either. If we date, maybe someday we'll get married. I still have thousands to pay off for my student loan. You're still paying off your father's loan, and then we might have kids. What kind of future will we give them? And, most importantly, if I break up with you and marry a millionaire, you know how possessive they can be. What if he tries to hunt you down? What if he hunts down all my exes? I don't want to put you through the trouble. Amelia chuckled. But Sebastian looked straight into her eyes. He didn't smile, he didn't laugh. He just simply said, but I'm willing to take the chance. Amelia sighed as she picked up her things. I'm sorry, Sebastian. It's getting late. I should get going. What happened? He proposed, and Amelia, I can't believe you. Why did you break his heart? He was such a nice guy. You totally missed out. You have to stop this rich man hunt. Nothing can buy love. No, you can buy love, but it's just not possible on his salary. But as much as Amelia wanted to stay in denial, as the night went by, she realized all she was thinking about was Sebastian. Did she really feel for him too? Was Laura right? Maybe she did. No, she didn't. She couldn't. She wouldn't. Oh, who was she kidding? There were certain things that were more valuable than having a nice house and a fancy car, and if Amelia didn't stop Sebastian, perhaps after tomorrow, they would never meet again. So the next evening, when she arrived to work, she sent him a text. Meet me on the roof before my shift starts. I'm busy. I'm with my boss. Meet me in 5 minutes. Amelia waited anxiously for Sebastian to be there, and the minute she heard the door open, she let out a breath of relief. He was here. I thought about last night. And? Okay, let's try. We can make it work. I'm making a decent amount of money. I have $20,000 to pay off. How much does your dad owe? We'll manage, but you should leave your horrible job, and in the mean, I'll take care of everything. Yeah, you'll have to. I'm running out of my savings. Don't worry, I'll help you find a better job. You at least graduated college, right? No, I actually dropped out in my sophomore year. Well, things will pull through eventually. In 20 or 30 years, our loans will be paid off. But if anything, before you quit that horrible job, I'll try my best to get you the money that stingy millionaire owes you. How are you going to do that? He doesn't just talk to anyone. Oh, he has to listen to me. Where is he? Take me to him. Alright, if you want to take your chances. Sebastian took Amelia all the way to suite 709. She walked in staring at an old man sitting by the window on the rocking chair, looking at her confused. Excuse me, Mr. What's his name? She said, looking back at Sebastian. Sir Frederick Woodhouse, Sebastian said under his breath. Frederick Woodhouse. If you don't pay off his money immediately, I will drag you to court. Woodhouse stood up, raising his brow at Amelia. Excuse? You don't know the big people I know. You don't know the big corporate lawyers I know. I'll hire them all just to sue you. I know how you treat your employees. I'll spill the secrets. Your company will come crumbling down. You don't want to mess with me. Woodhouse turned to gaze at Sebastian. Don't look at him. I'm speaking with you. Master Edward, do I owe something to you? No, Frederick. Everything is fine. Amelia furrowed her brows. Master Edward? That's when she suddenly realized who Sebastian was. She had seen the register. This room was booked by an Edward Hoffman. You're Edward Hoffman. That day at the hotel's dining hall, Edward had forgotten his wallet and his phone in the room. When he called the waiters, they all began to suppose he was frauding them. And later, when Amelia saw him searching for cash, she too thought the same. You don't have money, do you? But when Edward saw her for the first time, he couldn't take his eyes off of her. She was so beautiful, and she turned out to be so nice too. Edward wanted to get to know her. But when they actually spoke, the first things she said were about money, millionaires and money. So Edward decided not to tell her who he was. Not to tell her that he created the most innovative computer software and had become a self-made millionaire. He had a feeling she would say yes either way, because deep down inside, Amelia wasn't like that. Yes, I am, but Sebastian's my middle name, and this is my butler. Frederick, this is Amelia. Good evening, Miss Amelia. Amelia furiously stormed out the door. Amelia, wait! If you want, I can write everything off to Woodhouse. We can move out of the mansion. I'll even move in with you. We can live on your salary. Amelia! Amelia! Finally, a millionaire found Amelia. Click on the subscribe button and check out more awesome videos on our channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon because you know it's interesting.